back, guys. Sorry we missed last Tuesday, but life happens. Alright, today what we're going to try to do is... Oh, here I got an example. I did this. This is this orange, this burnt orange. So this is like about 4 coats of it so far. It's very thin. Orange just doesn't coat very well. But I got about 4 coats of this. What I'm going to try to do later is probably put a little of this clear orange. I totally forgot about this. This is kind of like a wash. I'm going to put this on here. Actually, here's what it looked like. I'm going to put this on here just to give us a kind of a rustic looking effect. I don't know. We'll see how it looks. I'm still kind of playing around with how I want the armor to look, but I know I want to use that orange to start off with, which is going to be this burnt orange. So when I start these guys, I'll probably be doing this burnt orange up here on these guys. So I also got this is spare green that I'm going to use on his leather pieces, probably his body piece, his little triangle pieces here. I don't know what they're called, and up here, this body pieces too. I'll probably be doing this to spare green, and then to finish off, we don't know how many of these I'll get to, but I also want to do the cloth. What I was thinking mostly is doing this shadow flesh, just like the color of it. But what I'm going to do also is with the runner here, my gutter runner, his cape. I'm going to do the outside of his cape, the dark shadow, and then the shadow flesh, I'm going to do the inside of his cape. And also like the cloth and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get to it, and we'll see what we're going to do. So let's start with this guy here, I guess. We'll just get some of this green on there. Let's see how this looks. I'm not 100% sold on these colors yet, but we'll figure it out as we go along. Once it gets on there, we'll see how it looks and decide if that's the color we want to do or not. This one has not been punctured, so give me a minute to puncture this one. A lot of times this makes a mess. Oh, nope, it's pretty easy. Let's go ahead and put some of this here. So I know I'm going to use that. I know I'm going to use the orange. I already have orange up here. It's out of the camera view, so I'm just going to put it back. Some more orange up here. I'm not going to waste my palette paper. Do this dark one right here. Oh, looks like it's going to be pretty flat, which it's a flesh color, so it probably should be. And I'm just going to put the other one here too. Just let it sit on my palette for a little while and see how it reacts to. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this despair green. It always starts a little watery when you first get it off your palette. Oh, I think this is going to work. I wanted to use it because I was hoping it would look kind of bluish green. Oh, it's hard to get in there. And it looks like it's going to work perfect for that. Whoops, sorry. So I want that, and I want this under part here. Oh, I'm not using, I don't know why I'm using my sable brush for this. I'm going to do the inside of the triangles here. I'm not sure what the heck this is, but we'll definitely get it. And then this little leatherish kind of pad. Yeah, I'm going to switch brushes real quick. I don't want to damage this brush too much. Alright, now let's get this pad again. What else are we going to do with this we go. This back piece here. Let's see, I gotta get this other piece in here. Start turning it around, you can see what you missed. There we go. Let's get this. Is he wearing a belt? Yeah, he's wearing a belt too, so we'll have to get that. That'd be a good contrast line between this Despair green and the Shadow Flesh. Is it Shadow Flesh? Yeah, Shadow Flesh. There's a good coat. Pretty sure I didn't get this, but yeah, there we go. So his hat is this metal, which I'm going to make the same as his shoulder pads. Oh, so we'll do this kind of spot in here too. Protecting his neck, or shoulders, I guess, not his neck. We gotta be careful not to get his tail. Be ashamed to undo that work. I think they look really cool though, the tails. Oh, here, hold on a second. Why is this so small? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh well. Sorry, that was getting annoying. Okay, back to it. This is why I like using the synthetic brush to do this kind of stuff, because I'm just, oh, it dried. I can abuse them. Alright, let's grab the next one and use him. I still got some paint on my brush. So this one was going to be all the cloth, actually, huh? Yeah, because this same thing, this is going to be all this red color, sorry. So this one we're not doing. Just grab him. Wow! Oh, be careful. I know, move around a lot. I gotta work on keeping myself in frame. I really like the way this color is starting to look. It's got this little spike on each side of his chest plate, little armor piece. I'm gonna have to. He also got a little hole there on each side. I'm not sure what it's for. I'll definitely have to address that when I paint them. The hole one I don't know about, but definitely the spike. Maybe I'll have to get a different color or something like that. Make it stand out a little bit. Is this the same model? Yeah, it is. kind of nice doing the same model one after another, because then you know what you're doing. Oh, see, I did miss something. Gotta get him off of this stand first. So his little shin guard. Now he's got wraps on his legs, so that's going to be a little bit different than the shin guard. But this shin guard should definitely be this dark despair green. So it looks like actually the whole thing is... Oops, I'm going to have to go back over it with that Ghoul Skin. I'll touch it back up again. But it looks like it's like a whole big pad that goes all the way down his shin to the top of his foot. And then he's got a strap that goes around his foot. So that means this one's... Oops. This other side I gotta do as well, huh? I know almost no one's gonna ever see this, but gotta make it look good. If we're gonna put the effort into painting it, right? Well, let's hope I can do this well. This is probably supposed to be metal, but oh well. I'll make his shin, or that little kneecap guard, I don't know what you want to call it, metal. Be careful. Ooh. I think I got it all. Oh, I get out that piece up there, but let me put him back in his stand first. So we'll keep him in loosely because we're probably gonna have to pull him out again. I'm gonna do the top part up here. Cool. Cool. It looks like I didn't paint it, but I think it's just because of the way the dark and light values were showing up. Alright, let's switch gears a little. We're going to go to the gutter runner. Let's do that outside of his cloak here. We're going to do this one dark. Whoa. It's coming out really thin. I always talk about that crappy stage, or that crappy stage of a model. This is always one of them. When the coats are a little thin. Should have probably used a change paintbrushes. Ooh. So be careful about the tail. really careful here. I'm so scared and mess up the tail. I should have put something there. Okay. That gives me one really light coat. Okay, well, I let that dry. Let's come back to my first guy. Okay. The first thing I want to do, though, before I go back over it with the green, is I'm going to see if I can get this here, the glove. Woo. Glad these are not fragile. This shadow flesh. It's got a little buckle on it, doesn't it? No, maybe, yeah. It's got like a little ringlet loop or something. We might have to make that metal. I think that's good for a first coat. Okay. So we'll let that dry. Then we'll go back to him, and we're going to go back to the second coat of this green. Just want everything coated nicely. Before I start working on anything else on him. I want to wait to do that. It was easy to pull it out. Or do it when I had it out of the base. Look how that's turning out. Okay, let's pull them out. And his other foot here, that should... Steady as she goes. Oh, this is supposed to be all closed up. What am I doing? The front of his toe is all closed up. For some reason I left it open. Okay, that's done right now. Got a little extra green in there. Gentle. a habit of breaking things. Okay, so the red is still drying. So we'll work on another one. Let's work on the orange. That's one thing so far we haven't touched at all. So we're going to put the orange up in here. Oh man, that covered pretty good. Oh, doing a lot better. Maybe I didn't have it mixed right earlier. So it looks like this one doesn't have the same outer framing like this one does. This one has a metal framing around it. This one doesn't. The shoulder doesn't. Oh yeah. So the other thing I want to do is his helm. The metal on his helm. So this, the way I think I'm going to do it is this whole piece here. Alright, a little spike there, a piece around his eye. I may have to come back and touch this up after I hit the cloth under here, but just trying to figure some of this out still. So we're going to get this all colored up orange. Oh, it's funny, he's got kind of like a star pattern on the one eye. On this side, it's just kind of like a normal slit, normal eye slit. There we go. So we'll make that framing, it's going to be a different color. I haven't even decided on what color that's going to be, but it will definitely. And then we'll do this little piece right back here on the back of his neck. I want to get this orange color. Doing a kind of a metallic, I guess, or orange metal kind of thing. Even though this is going to be a flat metal. Yeah, it is flat right now. I like the color of it. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks kind of cool. So, we really want to see how this looks. I want to get another one with the cloth here. Let's get another one of these. I'm going to do the cloth again. I don't want to do just a hand. Let's do this whole cloth piece. So we're going to do this. Oops, it's a little wet now. This down here, above his little knee guard here. We'll do it up to about right here. Yeah, look good. Okay. We got a plan. It's always good to have a plan before you start. Like, what are you going to do if you mess up the tail. Should just freaking varnish it and be done with it. Then I don't have to worry about it no more. So, just in case you guys didn't know, if you varnish, you know, you work on something like that, you work on skin or something like that, just varnish it real quick with some matte varnish, and then whenever you paint over it, you know, if you accidentally mispaint it, just grab a little water and wipe it right off. You'll have to get through the varnish before you could start ruining your paint job, which should be pretty hard. Well, harder. Okay, so here's again, be careful. The tail. Alright, let that dry. What I can do is go back though to the gutter runner. Now this one we'll go back and do the dark shadow. Oops. There's a whole spot of there, a little spot I missed. Ooh, careful. Slow and steady wins the race. See, it's not that true though, but not in painting anyway, not always. Some people are just more talented than others. There we go. I think that's good. I think this is going to work. We'll have to see how the two colors look next to each other. Which I could probably do after this because this looks like I got a pretty good coat. Probably want one more coat on here, right in this section anyway, but go back to the green. It's a little light here on the edges, but I'm going to edge highlight that, or highlight those edges anyway with a lighter color, so I'm not even worried about it, but I am worried about the up here at the top. Still looks a little splotchy. I still think I may need one more coat on that, on the top part, to get it a little darker. I want it to be a little darker. I don't want that as bright as it's showing up. Wow, this is actually working out way better than I thought. The orange covered a lot better than it did on that little token on the first time. So it looks like I may only need 2 coats. Yeah, I really am liking this color. Oh, shoot. A little heavy-handed there. Right near the eye. I think that's really cool how this hat piece has got 2 different sides. I always liked things that are not symmetrical. I have a golf shirt that's like that. It has 3 stripes on one shoulder but not the other. It's one of my favorite shirts. Okay, I kind of screwed this up, didn't I? There we go. I was a little unsure. I think during these, there's a few of these neck pieces that look a little weird. This one in particular. There's like this extra little lap piece that seems like it should have been part of this neck piece, but it looks like it wasn't. And some of the other pieces have some little scrunched up pieces that are in there. They're like, what? Why are they there? There we go. That looks good. So since this one's doing pretty good on that orange, let's put the green on there too and see where we're at. And then we'll probably get this one with the red too, because I'm liking the colors I chose. So I decided to start off on different models because I wasn't sure if I was going to like the colors or not. So if I was going to change them, I figured I might as well try it on different models. Song kind of sounds like Weezer. So I think I gotta get his shins too. Oh, and this piece here. It's a little different than the last guys we did. So this is probably fur. I probably missed it. So you go back and touch it up, but we'll do that later. Maybe I'll do that off camera. No one wants to watch someone touch up. Oh, be careful. Don't mess up the ear. Oh, I messed up the orange there. No, I didn't. I gotta be careful not to mess up the orange, though. Be very, very careful. I'm painting Skavens. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I know. I think he's good. I'm gonna tempt fate. Let's put some of this shadow flesh right here next to the orange. And then we'll be able to see how it looks next to the chocolate flesh. And the orange. Burn orange. I think it's not burnt, it's burn. This is such a hard area to get. Probably would have benefited to change paintbrushes. Oop, I got messed that up a little bit. See, that's why you don't go over it a second time. I had good coverage the first time and then tried to clean it up a little bit and messed it up. It's one of the things I need to learn better from Trovarian. Just go over it just the once and then let it dry, and then you can come back, put a second coat on. Now we get the underparts here. The part that no one can see, but you still worry about. I don't know why. I do anyway. For some strange, odd reason, I still care. Can say him dry. Got a lot of paint on him. Still not a great coat. Let's get this. Let's get this going again. I like this one. The acoustic melody has a good flow. Hopefully that'll be the last coat on there. It looks a lot better now. It was still a little splotchy. I don't know why. He's still not dry. So let's move on to him. We'll back to him. We're going to put that orange on him because the orange looked like it was working really well. Hold on a second. I've been painting all day, so I need to keep in my energy up. Yeah, see? Wow, coat's a lot better. I don't know what the difference is between this and that little Blood Bowl coin. But even there, it's coating way better. Alright, this is going to be difficult getting in here. Trying to be very careful. I feel like I'm a little shaky. Thanks, I like these Skavens. They're so fun. Thanks, Charles. Or Charlie Edwards. I like this Skaven too. That's why I chose these models for my Blood Bowl team. After I chose them, I did some research because I still don't know how to play the game, but I did some research and found out that they got some good rules increases or buffs or whatever. So they look like in this edition they're going to be pretty good. So I'm excited to get back into the stores and play games in general. So I'm not going to do the framing on this side because it's going to be different. That's going to make that shoulder. That's going to be the shoulder with the numbers. I'll put the numbers on that side. So let's get this other. Oops, what happened there? This is kind of awkward to get to. Oh, he's got a little freaking horn. don't think I ever noticed that till now. I might have just assumed it was the way his snout was naturally formed. Naturally formed, like Skavens are natural. We all know they're a blight. Not really, I don't know. I'm finding lately this position is really very easy to work with. Putting both hands, or putting my right hand on the table, it seems to give me a lot of stability. Oh. Oh, his spike should probably be a different color, huh? Yeah. Oh well. Well, that looks a little much on his tail right there, but oh well. So we're going to come back to this guy here. The one that's got the most on him. Oh, I forgot to do his glove. Okay, well I'm going back on the shadow flesh? I didn't realize it was been calling it the whole time. Shadow flesh and dark shadow. Uh-oh. Where'd my music go? Oh, that was challenged. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, dun. It creeps into my dreams too. I don't know about that. Okay, so now this time I need to get his glove. This might be a little tricky. So he's got brass knuckles too, it looks like. These angles. Ah, here. No, that didn't help that much. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, you may not be able to see it that well. Oh, I didn't get the whole thing either, though. That's what we call freehanding right here. Just mess around. So it looks like I didn't even do this all right here. This should be part of his glove. Get the knuckles a little bit more here because I can. Right. And this little other thigh here. Whoa. Okay, put it back in. Give it a minute to dry. This back looks pretty dry, so I'm just gonna a couple more little strokes here. There we go. Now we're ready to let him dry. This is almost right, but you know what? We can see what the color is here. So we're going to go ahead and use that. Oh, hang on a second. We're going to paint this underside the regular flesh color. Shadow flesh. Oops. Dang it, I pulled it a little bit too much. Just wiped it all away. Went pretty far back. The rest of it's in shadows anyway, underneath there anyway. So we're gonna let that dry now, and it looks a mess. But you know what? Just a minute ago, that side looked a mess. So I do see a couple little spots in here I don't like, so we're just gonna go over this with a little bit more. Hit a couple of these spots I thought were a little thin. Right in here. It's funny, the spot that I thought it would pull the most, it was a little thin. There, hopefully that will show up a little better. Let's get this a little bit too. Okay, let's go back. This guy needs some more orange on him. One thing I am noticing though right now is that my orange here is starting to separate a little bit like the metallic does. And I'm not sure why. I'll show you in just a second. Whoa. Almost dropped it. That would have been bad. Boom. So let me show you this. This is kind of funny. As you can see here, these are my green, the Despair Green, Dark Shadow Flesh, and then the Shadow Flesh. But I don't know if you can see this orange. But it's definitely, you can see on the outsides here, it's separating the pigments from the colors. You can see it's like it's swirling different colors too. It's nowhere near the same as the other ones. I'm not sure why. Maybe I didn't mix it enough. And my other ones, my scale flesh here, are still like, they're totally in there. These was hours ago I did the chocolate brown. And then this is a Reaper Ghoul Skin. They're all still really good. It's just this one orange. So which one? Oh, let's go back to this. So let's look at him and see how he looks with So you got the orange, the red, and the green, which you almost can't tell that it's there. You got the pinkish kind of reddish tail too. So I got some reds, oranges, the greens. I think I still need something like a blue or green to trim this with, huh? Maybe something bright? Let's try something. Not him first. I'm gonna have to put some orange on maybe more models here. I'm gonna try it on him first. I've got an idea to try something here. Give me a second while I shake. We're gonna try this Astral Beryllium. It's a good metallic color. I'm not sure if it's gonna be blue enough though. Let me grab my metallic brush here. I should grab the other one, but okay. We're just gonna try a little bit here. There we go. That's where I want it. I'm thinking it's a little too light. I want it more blue. Just not sure that's gonna work. Let's try Tesla blue. I have no idea if this is going to work or not, but let's see. This is what I was thinking of more of. Something darker. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Blue. Tesla blue. We'll do Tesla blue on the back part here. Oh, is it thin right now? I'm just trying to stipple it on there to just get a good coverage to see what it would look like. That might be a little too dark, huh? I don't like that already. I think it's gonna be too dark. I don't know. That's blue. Alright. What's this here? Emerald Alchemy? No, it's too light. That's green anyway. So I think that's too bright or too dark. So we're gonna try sky blue. This might be too light. No. I think this might look good. Actually, I kind of like that. I think that might work better. But let's see how it'll work around this green as well. Shoot. Ran out of paint on the brush. Oops. think I like it. I think it's a winner. And I have a lot of different kind of gray blues, so I can kind of maybe edge highlight it all. Let's take a look at that. Let's try that. Let's see, we've got an Arctic blue, Ghost blue, or Glacier blue. Which one? I actually think the Glacier blue might work a little bit better. Let's see, put Arctic blue back. Give this a good shake. Oops, shit. Okay, I'll work on doing this better, but I think you get the point. Too much. That might work. I think the Glacier blue will work better, but I just need to work on my technique a little bit better. That's just... I'm not sure if I want to do that again. Just kind of like the blue. I think lightly done it could work. Maybe on like certain surfaces. It's a little too much though. Oh, let's go back and do this one. We can see all the colors together, especially with this blue. Did a little too much of the orange, but I can go back and fix that later. I mainly just want to see how this is all going to look together. Let's do this piece here too, because I want to see how it looks all together. When I start painting a specific piece, I can't see the overall piece because I'm just focused on that individual piece. I'm not, paying attention to the overall composition of the piece. Model, mini. I think it looks good. Oh, I think it looks a lot better than the I don't know that what was it we were using? Astral Brillium. This just didn't look right. So if that's gonna work, so let's just check out. We need another color to lighten up this flesh color here. Now, I think I'm going to use... I think I'm going to use Harvester Flesh here. It's got a little pinkish color in it. Let's just see how this will work. We're going to try this mixed with the Shadow Flesh here. We'll see how that comes out. There we go. Make sure I'm covering good. Let's see how we do. This looks like it'll work. Somewhere right here in between. Let's try right here on this side. Get a little dry here. Mix more of this in there, get it a little lighter. Come back over it on the tops, yeah. Go a little darker here. Whoops, that's a lot. Maybe it wasn't that much. Give some different textures here. We'll see what I like. Come back with a little darker. I think that's going to work really well. I get the higher parts with a little bit of more of the light color. Right. Oops. I think I messed that up a little bit, but there we trying to do the highest points here. That'll look good. What do you think? So let me go back over this with a blue. Wait, what happened to my music again? Right to the end of the list again? Yep. So let's do this. Let's mix these two together. Maybe we'll find a good edge highlight color right in between. Feels more subtle. I like it. That gives it an extra little pop. I like it. It's very, very subtle. You can definitely see a different change on here, especially on here. And this will look good here too. So I think that's good. Thank you, Black Hawk. Tabletop gaming. It's coming along. It's coming along. I think this is a little high though, highlight, but it's looking good. So I think I need to do something in here too when I finish this. Let me actually clean this up here a little bit. That's what I'm going to do so far. Now I got to figure out what to do this little metal piece right here. Should I do that the blue too? Probably, huh? Let's try not to mess this up. cool. I don't know what this song is saying, but I hear mini pain, mini pain. That was nice, smooth. See if I can do it again this side. Not as smooth, but still got it done. Oh, a little heavy on that. I have to fix it. Going back over this glove here. Gotta go around each knuckle. Come at this. That there. Yeah, you need to do the parts that people don't see. There, that looks cool. Dang, I can't see that side. Where does nose go? There it is. I got a little pinkish nose. Fleshish nose. Fleshish. Alright. So I'm gonna be done for now, but that's... Oh, no, I'm not. Let's do this here. Oh, I hit the nose. Dang it. Let's get this here. Stupid nose. Now he knows. Now he knows. Give me a second. We'll fix the nose, and then we'll be done. Yeah, there we go. Now I can have one picturesque, somewhat tested, cool looking model. Let's put it a little closer actually. Whoa, you gotta be able to focus in on it, right? Guess right there. I got some highlighting on the back. Alright, thank you for joining me. We'll see you again next Tuesday. If I can figure out how to push the stop button. Here we go. Alright, I'm really going this time.